Yeah.
Hello. Wow, my goodness. Oh my God, this is so exciting. I cannot believe you're 85 years old.
Oh, wait.
Ooh, I see your guitar, your clock, your grandpa clock.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay.
Everybody can see you too. Yeah, everybody's so exciting. I'm going to interview you today. So I already tell everybody about you.
Okay.
So
Let me let me
just
let
make
me.
a very short introduction about you. 85 years old Air Force, and you have been to Taiwan when I'm not even born yet. So I kind of want to kind of let you tell us about your actual age. So yeah, even though I say you're 85, but you would be one to tell everybody you're 85. Go ahead.
I will be 86 in June.
Ooh, happy birthday.
Thank you. But when I retired,
Hmm.
I retired from the Air Force, and then and immediately I was recruited for to do projects up at NASA.
Hmm. Ooh.
And then I was recruited down into West Palm Beach, Florida, to
Hmm.
build hospitals.
Oh.
And then I was further recruited to build schools for the school district here. So finally, it was time. They had run out of money to build new schools. So I says, well, this sounds like a good time. I'm
Hmm.
going to retire.
Oh.
So when I retired, there are a lot of things about retirement. I in grad school I did a paper about retirement, especially from the military,
Hmm.
because when you take off that uniform,
Yes.
you
Civilian now.
you have no identification anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you have your uniform has your rank and everything, and that goes
Hmm.
in. You're nothing but another pretty face, that's it.
Exactly.
So I learned from that paper that since probably the most important thing is when you retire is you've
Hmm.
got to keep busy.
Yes.
If you sit there and watch the grass grow, you're going to die. That's it. Because your body has just shut down. So
Exactly.
you've got to keep busy. You've got to keep busy.
Hmm.
So I made a list of all the things I wanted to do.
Hmm.
Now that I'm going to retire and I have a lot of free time.
Hmm.
So these are all the things that I wanted to do that I never had the time to do before.
Hmm.
I wanted to go to school to learn music.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to play music.
Hmm.
And I wanted to grow orchids.
Yeah, we saw that.
And I wanted to ride my motorcycle too.
Hmm.
See? So, and I wanted to play some golf and I wanted to do some fishing. So, the first thing that went away was the golfing. I played golf,
Hmm.
and I guess I was pretty good because I had a five handicap, which is way down there. So gee whiz. And then it's sort of a plateau, and I was playing a lot of tournaments with the pros.
Hmm.
And then I just got busy. And also I was teaching seminars all over the state of Florida, so I was busy there until I got recruited down into South Florida.
Hmm.
And to go all the way up into North Florida was just absolutely too much. It would take 11 hours to get up there just to give us a 2 day seminar, and then
Yeah.
come back, it
Mm-hmm.
was just too much.
Yeah, Florida's very wide.
Yeah, so the thing is that what I do now is I guess I give a little back. Um and I play music
Okay,
in
where do you play?
in all the nursing homes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
So so last year was we kind of learned from it last year is that that's too much. We between the 15th of November till the 31st of March,
Mm-hmm.
we were giving 50 plus performances
Ooh.
in that short period of time, see? And it was a thing where, well, the question is, who gets the most out of this? The patients,
Mm-hmm.
or was it the patients, or it was us? And
Right.
I think it was up in the air, I think we get as much enjoyment out of it as the people that live there, in the nursing
Mm-hmm.
homes. We I go for rides. Sometimes I'll go 100 miles just to have breakfast or lunch or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
it's nice. And when we had the pandemic down here,
Right.
uh, that wind therapy carried us through the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And we would go and brown bag with our friends, and we would stop someplace, and we would not be all sitting together, but kind of near each other so we could
Mm-hmm.
still visit and eat our
Yeah.
lunch. So that's it. I don't think I do anything special. I don't exercise anymore. I did at one time, but
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have the time now.
Mm-hmm.
And so my son is in California with his family.
Mm-hmm.
He married a Chinese girl from Thailand,
Mm-hmm.
and he lives in California. And together we have some rental properties. We have one in Honolulu, and
Mm-hmm.
we have two in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a family business, and
Mm.
we don't incorporate it. We didn't incorporate or anything. We just take care of it.
Right. I understand. Mm-hmm.
Takes He takes care of the stuff in
Mm-hmm.
in Honolulu, and I take care of the stuff in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, what we have done, we put both of our names are on the property.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to live forever. So when I die,
Mm.
it automatically goes to him, and there's
Mm-hmm.
no estate taxes, when I die. See,
Right. Mm-hmm.
so anyways, um, the we are very close, and we talk almost daily.
It's
It
good.
depends how busy he is or how busy I am, and we're very close. And then so once a year he comes out and sees me,
Mm-hmm.
and I it's really the closeness is there that we do all these things together. We have always done things together,
Mm-hmm.
because there are only the two of us,
Mm-hmm.
and he has been to Taiwan. Every time he gets fed up with the world, he is
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a vacation, and he
Mm-hmm.
flies into Taiwan,
Mm-hmm.
where there are classmates there that he went to college. He went to college down in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
At uh, Florida International.
Oh, okay. And I know that school.
FIU, yeah, it's a nice
Mm-hmm.
school, but
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of people there from Taiwan,
Yeah.
a lot of people there. So he made good
Mm-hmm.
friends, and he goes back and visits with them
Mm-hmm.
when he wants to take a break. Of course, everything. So,
Can you speak Chinese?
me? No.
No, him.
Yeah, I think he speaks a little bit. He speaks a little.
More than you.
When he was born, he was fluent Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of loses that being away from there. And
Yeah, that's
but
true.
he speaks a little Chinese. He speaks a little Thai. He speaks a little
Mm-hmm.
Spanish too. And his wife is Chinese from Thailand.
Thailand, you say. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you have questions for me, right?
Yes. I just want to talk about we go to the five principle. You will just follow to the five principle. You have a balanced diet, right? Like you eat what do you mostly eat?
Well, gosh.
Yeah, because we want to go to the 100 years old doctor mention about five principle with you. That's how you live up to 85. So we want to see how the principle apply to
Okay.
you.
Oh, it's dark here. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Oh, okay. Um, last night I had a meeting,
Hmm.
and when I came home, and I wanted to shower and
Hmm.
get something to eat. So
Hmm.
I had for dinner last night, I had two hot dogs and a cheese sandwich.
Okay. So I guess you are not like a vegetarian, like eat more
No,
vegetable,
no,
balanced
no,
diet.
no. I'm not. I am not.
No.
Not a
See,
vegetarian.
that really a principle not really apply to everybody because they want to they mention about the balanced diet that you want to eat more vegetable, more fiber, and kind of like because I think
I
aging
think
is based on
normally I have a very a good balanced diet
okay,
because on my motorcycle, and
right,
my motorcycle is not two no longer has two wheels. It has three wheels.
okay,
It's a trike. So, and it has a back seat.
uh-huh, yeah, I
So
saw that.
so so one day I saw I was I don't know where I was what I was doing, but I saw this woman. She was looking at a motorcycle. I said, oh, you like motorcycles, huh? She said, oh, I
Mhm.
love them. I said, really? I have a motorcycle. So that was a start.
Mhm.
And and this woman rides in the back seat of my bike, so which is good. So in return, in as a reward for letting her ride in my back seat, she does a lot of cooking for me,
That's great. I like that trait.
which is what I think that's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think that's
and she
good.
is and she's from northern Italy.
Okay.
Her parents were. So it's just a pretty balanced diet,
Mm-hmm.
and then there are some days that I say, why don't we take a break and go out to eat maybe Greek food or Italian food
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's worked out real well.
Mm-hmm.
She has her house, I have my house,
Mm-hmm.
and I have this garbage type meals that I gotta get.
Mm-hmm.
And and she does very well with the meals. There are
Mhm.
sometimes we have garbage night. That's whatever's in the refrigerator. Let's see what we
Right.
get,
It's just
you
like
know?
we sing out for like a
Yeah, yeah,
rice, like a
exactly.
cooking for the fried
Yeah,
rice.
exactly. So I don't have a balanced meal if I'm at home. I
Hmm.
can tell you that right now. I don't
Yeah,
have
I
a
can see that now. You just eat hot dog.
but if I go over to her house when she cooks for me, then I have a balanced diet. So
Okay.
and
So you will have vegetable, you have
yeah, yeah,
protein, chicken
yeah.
or
And
fish or something like that.
and there's sometimes we go to a Thai restaurant where
Hmm.
we know not only the owner but the whole family,
Hmm.
where the mother was an arranged marriage, and she was married to a farmer,
Okay.
and they had 7 girls and 2 boys. Good Lord. So I know the whole family, so that's good. So we go down to the Thai restaurant, and they're good friends of ours, and actually I knew them before I met my friend, um, but even going out there, if I go to the restaurant, that's a balanced meal too, because
Hmm.
um, what else? Food.
So I guess so the 100 years old book. So yeah, you mentioned about exercise. I think you have done, you say you are farmers, kind of do a gardening and everything. So I guess you exercise based on what you've been doing in your yard, right? Your garden, not particular
Absolutely.
special exercise.
No, that's true. That's true. I work outside.
Mm-hmm.
I have about maybe 700 orchids in my backyard,
Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
and that takes some work.
Mm-hmm.
When I finish up here, I'm going to change clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cut grass
Right.
because my property goes all the way to the water. So I used to use a lawnmower, not anymore. I said no, this I because it takes too long. It was taking me 6 hours to cut my grass.
Mm.
That's too
But you have
much.
a right motor, right? So
I
you just
have a
write on
riding.
it, just
I
right.
have a riding mower now.
Right.
Yes, and it
Oh,
only
you
takes.
used to have a non-riding one? Oh, okay. You was talking about 6 hours for pushing one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, that's too long.
Yes, I know. That's that's why I spent some money and got a
Oh
riding
yeah, of
mower.
course, riding is
And
much easier than you kind of
it,
like still
it takes
exercising while you're doing that.
yes, it takes me a little over an hour, but but in my backyard, I grow mangoes.
Mm-hmm.
This year looks pretty good. It looks like I might have maybe 200 mangoes,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't eat all these mangoes, see? So,
Exactly. That's
but
what I was asking. Are
but
you
my
harvest for
yeah,
yourself or you harvest
well,
for the farm
I
market?
I take them to all my neighbors and everything,
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
take them down to the Thai restaurant, or I take them
Mm-hmm.
to the Greek restaurant, or I take them to, I just let other people be happy.
Yeah, that's
And
really good. And
so,
mango is really good for healthy food.
oh, it is, yes, yes, it is very much.
Mm-hmm.
And the papaya, I grew dwarf
Mm-hmm.
trees from seed, and they only grow about maybe 7 or 8 feet high. That's all,
Yeah.
so I
Mm-hmm.
could just pick them, when they're
Mm-hmm.
ripe. So I eat a lot of the papayas for breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
and um, what else I have out there? There are small, very tiny tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
It's called a currant tomato,
Mm,
and they come from South America in the mountains,
mm-hmm.
but they grow here also.
Oh.
So and it's very small,
Mm.
but it has the real tomato taste.
Yeah, I was trying to ask
Not
you
like
about what is a real tomato taste like.
Well, the thing is, if you buy tomatoes at your grocery store,
Mm-hmm.
those are hydroponic tomatoes and they have no taste.
Mm. Yeah, you
But
argue
but
about that.
but these small tomatoes
Mm-hmm.
have wonderful, wonderful tomato. It's like, okay, you're in North Carolina, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, there's a lot of people that grow tomatoes up there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And if you can get those tomatoes, the
Mm-hmm.
local tomatoes,
Yep.
then then you have the tomato taste. But it
Ah.
but if you go to the grocery store, you don't have
Mm-hmm.
that taste, you know?
Like this farmers market would be a great one.
Yes, exactly. So I have done all the things that I wanted to do when I
Mm-hmm.
retired. And right now I just I
Enjoy.
I do keep my weight down. I have to keep my
Oh,
weight
okay.
down.
Right, right.
I was over 200 pounds at one time
Oh,
and I didn't feel comfortable.
yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't comfortable. So I brought my weight down to what I
How did
feel
you do that? How did you achieve that?
I didn't eat as much.
Okay, so just the
And there's
reduce the diet.
and there are some things that I shouldn't eat, because it has like maybe too much sugar and everything.
Right.
That makes you gain weight too.
Yeah.
So I don't drink and I don't smoke,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Yep.
do eat.
Mm-hmm.
And what else do I grow? I grow the mangoes and
Yeah,
papaya.
tomato,
That
cactus.
carambola, which is like a star fruit. I don't know if you know what that is. It's a
Um,
yellow star. It's in the shape of a star.
oh, saffron. Yeah,
Yeah, star
okay.
fruit. Yeah, I have one of those trees here.
Okay.
And oh yes, I have um I have hedges next to my house, and
Mm-hmm.
the hedges are cherry hedges. They're
Mm-hmm.
Suriname cherries, and they produce fruit.
Okay.
Very, very high in vitamin C, and I go out
Mm-hmm.
and I eat them. Usually in the morning, I'll go out there and eat some.
Mm-hmm.
And and I have some. I have two mulberry trees that I planted,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and uh, and they're also very good for you, very
Mm.
nutritious, and uh, and I have some peppers too,
Mm-hmm.
the very hot peppers.
Mm.
I usually give them away to people.
Mm. You don't like the spicy thing.
Yeah. So, gosh, I live alone. I
Mm-hmm.
play my music. I ride my bike.
Mm-hmm.
I work outside every day.
And then you feel happy, right? I think that's the most important
Yes, oh, yes.
ingredient is happiness.
I'm
You
fine.
want to grow old, you don't want to be bitter.
I'm happy. It's a good life,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that one of the biggest things what makes me happy is I don't have to keep up with the rest of the world anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to be better than my neighbor or something.
Mm-hmm. No comparison.
I just have to worry about me. That's all.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
um, I think that's a good thing that that the it's a good feeling that I just all I have to do is be me. That's all.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have to have too much stress in life and worry
No,
about too much things.
well, I sure I worry about things. I worry about oh my gosh. Um,
It's
oh,
like playing going this way.
another thing is I in 1970 I became a Mason, a Freemason, you know,
Mm-hmm.
with a
Yep.
fraternity. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I was fine. I worked hard. I learned
Mm-hmm.
so much and opened up my mind, expanded my mind,
Yes.
and actually I'm a past master.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got so busy here that I didn't have time. So recently I have gone back
Oh.
and they asked me to be an officer of the lodge and that keeps me
Ah.
busy because
Wow. That's good.
because because on Tuesday nights I go and I help these people. I give them the instructions on how to do things, every
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday night. So that's
Mm.
good. That keeps me busy.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. I do take care of some people that are less fortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Um, $100 a month goes to feed the homeless.
Mm-hmm.
There were some people who were about to get evicted in the middle of winter in New Hampshire.
Mm.
So I sent them the money so they could pay their rent. I take, I still take care of people because
That's
they're,
really great.
being in the military was a long time to be poor.
Mm-hmm.
And once I got out and um, I started using the degrees of my school
Mm-hmm.
degrees that,
What was your major in? You didn't mention it.
well, I started out, I started out with Asian studies.
Oh, okay. I should study.
Well, because it was easy for me because
Okay.
because I grew up in Hawaii.
Oh, right, right.
So, in Hawaii, we speak, we speak one language, but that language is words from Chinese, Filipino, German,
Oh,
Japanese, everybody is all thrown into one language.
oh, okay.
So I took Asian studies and I was living in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
So it was helped me because I could go downtown,
Mm-hmm.
and talk with the girls down there. That was nice.
Yeah.
The blue-eyed gaijin, the
Yeah.
blue-eyed foreigner.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did very well in my studies, and uh, I would write home in Japanese to the people back home. And that was kind of interesting. But
Because our time is almost up. I really want to continue our conversation for next time. So we will schedule another one. Will you be okay?
yeah, we can do that. Yes.
Okay then. So everybody wonder about you. Okay, we are finishing our interview for today, and we're looking forward to have you come back for the second time? We will schedule the next
Okay,
interview.
that's fine.
Thank
That's fine.
you. Enjoy your afternoon. Bye bye.
Bye-bye,
Thank
Steph.
you. Bye.